Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Brace yourself for an earth-quaking shock. Nothing you have ever seen, nothing you have ever felt could prepare you for this colossus of entertainment.
The Double D.
It's Friday, bitches.
Friday. Whoa. Okay, no.
Friday. We're off to a good start today because no one called in and masturbated today. So that's always...
My mom's going to be so disappointed.
That's always good. Mark the Masturbator calls in for TJ's mom. McDonald's guy calls in for me. Let's just run it down who's in the house today. TJ's in the co-pilot's chair. He's running producer spot today.
Yeah.
And Big Mike is here.
What up?
And Jack Splash.
Yeah.
And special guest in the house today, filling in for Tim.
True.
True Bangs is in the house.
True Bangs.
What's going on?
How's the album coming? Is it ready yet? Or?
True Bangs Volume 1, Put the Kids to Bed.
Is
It's
it ready?
official.
Yeah.
It's official. Working on the final mixes this weekend, coming out the second weekend of September.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you want to do the Idiot Radio takeover?
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
That's going to be official as well. It's going to be a clean version.
Oh, you can
As
put
well.
whatever you want on here.
Yeah, but it's going to be, I'm telling the people, it's
The
going to be
radio friendly
Yes. And then the original Put the Kids to Bed. Just tuck them away, give them a bedtime story, put the CD on. It's about to go down.
We got a guest comedian and that I met through Jason Henson coming in. I'm going to introduce him in a minute. But before we go any further, I got a riddle for you guys.
Masturbation.
Ding,
That's
ding,
it.
ding,
I don't think it has
ding,
anything to do
ding,
with
ding.
masturbation at all.
That's a first.
I don't know. I can't see the screen.
Are you going to be able to read it?
You know you've been up late. I'm like on 2 hours sleep. I'm in the process of moving and all that.
You're right where you need to be at.
So, all right. So I have this. I have this riddle, and Jack, I'll give you first crack at it. All right, you ready?
Yes, go.
There are 30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
How many what?
How many didn't?
How many didn't what?
If there's 30 cows in a
Don't
field,
explain it. Don't.
No, I didn't hear it.
Let him
30
figure it out.
cows.
Here, I'll play it again.
I didn't hear it that well either.
Ready?
There are 30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
Okay, nah.
30 cows and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
2.
Hey, wait.
Next.
Reed, you want to try?
Not really.
Did you get it, Mike? TJ read the show prep.
Oh,
It's like-
No, I didn't read the show prep. I just listened. I didn't read the show prep at all.
All right, explain it. Run it down and explain it.
So there's 30 cows, 28 chickens. How many didn't?
28.
30 cows, 28 chickens. How many didn't?
2.
I said 2. That was wrong.
No.
Okay,
There's
one more
30
time.
cows,
28
28 chickens.
28 chicken. No, it's not 28 chickens. It's 28 chicken. How many didn't?
58.
That's better than 2.
Yeah.
Yo.
The answer
10.
is
Yes.
10.
Yeah, 10.
It's 10.
I know it. I'm fucking lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, break
So-
it down.
Yeah,
One
I'm
more-
circling
one
the
more
airport
time.
myself.
Break it down, TJ.
All right, hold on.
Draw a diagram.
Draw the stick figure
There's-
diagram for me.
Picture 30 chickens.
Okay, I got 30 chickens in my head right now.
30
You're thinking of the number 28.
30
Think
cows.
of 28 chicken.
Oh, 28 a chicken.
Get it?
20. Yeah, okay, whatever.
I
Let me
got
see
you.
this.
It's a
30
plan.
cows, 28 chicken.
10 didn't.
10 did.
Yeah. 8.
How many
Okay.
didn't? 10.
I got it.
What are you, the fucking Riddler from Batman, motherfucker?
I don't know.
Shit.
I was just trying to do something different.
Fuck, my head's hurting now. I'm out of here. Fuck.
Go ahead, finish your shot.
Yeah,
and bear
let me
now.
finish the shot now.
All right.
Yeah. Fuck.
Now we got a special guest in studio today. 2 for 2 on the guests. Give ourselves a round.
Yeah, back-to-back show-ups. Look out now.
We're moving up. The guests showed up when they were supposed to.
That's
great.
that nomination for best podcast.
Best podcast. PGHcitypaper.com. Go to vote and go to People and Places and Best Local Podcast.
Yeah, I've been voting on that, man.
Nice. We appreciate it. We're gonna have a.
But that's a process. I'm gonna tell you,
it is a pain.
No,
in the balls.
the first time you do it, it's a pain. The first time I did
First
it, you had
time
to
it's
do like
easy.
No, the first time I did it, you had to go through. I was voting for everything.
You got to log in
Best
every time after that.
Best sushi house, best. I don't even eat sushi. What the fuck? I just check
So
them.
if we get the W out of that, we're gonna have a banquet and we're gonna give trophies.
okay. Well, hey,
So you're invited.
Hey, thanks, man.
To the banquet.
I appreciate
We
that.
should put a new category in there. Best show to listen to people masturbate on.
The best. Yeah, we'd win that.
Best show to masturbate on a podcast.
But most gay references.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, man, for real.
I don't know.
Somebody
I
getting
don't
his
want
oil
to show
change.
everybody man. I don't want to shake hands.
You wonder why we can't get guests back for a second
They're
show
all
now.
telling
You
me,
know?
man.
Well,
He's over there thinking, man, this
you
show's pretty cool.
can hear him, but before I give him an official introduction, I met this guy through our buddy Jason Henson at his show. I think it was the Brighton Inn. Rochester Inn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's before I give him the official introduction, I have a clip I found of him from the Improv.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, well, that's not a good
it's an
show.
old one. It's an old one.
My one son, he wants a BB, you know, he puts the balloon under his shirt. Comes downstairs the other day, he's like, hey, where's my dinner? I'm like, what the fuck? Can't be doing that. Jesus. Then I go around the corner and start laughing. He's like, motherfucker, I want my fucking dinner. Trying to imitate me and shit. Last week, this dude calls me up and he's like, hey, Frog, you want to be in a movie? I'm like, get the fuck out of here in a movie. Nothing good ever happens to me. I got bad luck. Rains pussies, I get hit with dicks.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome for his very first time on the Double D Show, James Frog Kennedy.
Yeah.
We just call you Frog?
Yeah, Frog. the
Welcome to the
James
show,
and the Kennedy's
man.
implicating, you know. Just keep it.
Well, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for having me, dude. This is what it's all about. I'd rather do this than stand up.
Yeah.
Not that stand up's bad. It's just hard for me to
do you
write
still
material.
do it? Do you
No.
still do it as much? You're not doing it as much as you used to?
That was the first show at the Rochester that I did in like 3 years. My parents died. I didn't feel funny anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know what I mean? Everything. I was just miserable, so I didn't do anything. I just
Yeah,
And then I felt like a cartoon, like I'm telling the same jokes every week.
Yeah.
To Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It's like, how many times can you invite someone to the same shit? I felt like a rerun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you say your name's rerun. I was like, flashback comment. That's what it is, and I like.
Yeah.
I'm funny, but
There's guys that I've seen locally, because we're pretty ingrained in that community, that like I could do their act word for word.
Yeah.
And then there's other guys, they're different. I've seen them 4 or 5 times, and they're different every time.
That
Yeah,
was
it's
me. I tried to always do something. I mean, you have to fall back on certain stuff that you know is going to get a laugh.
Well, I instantly, when I saw you at the show with Jason, I was like, man, Frog will fit in perfect.
You guys are like me. I'm an idiot.
So, you know, I had to reach out to you, and I'm glad you came in.
I'm glad to be here.
So, what were some of the things that got you started, like with the comedy stuff? I always like to hear the cool origins.
I'll tell you, and this is what I just had this conversation with a comedian the other day. If you ain't funny, nobody's probably. I guess if you're funny, somebody's always going to say, "Man, you got to do that live." That's how you know you're funny.
Yeah.
So I was, talked into it. My wife ended up calling the funny bone and was like, "My husband's coming down. He's going to give us 15 minutes." She called the shots.
Yeah.
I go down to the Funny Bone. I did all right. Then Henson was at the Improv, and then it just kind of snowballed into me doing like 10 minutes and shit.
That's good.
Then I did a show for the Corner Cafe in Southside. Used to have a room in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And Jim Crenn come up there. He packed the joint. It was like, I mean, they were showing it in the room.
Wait, hold on. Did you say Jim Crenn?
Yeah.
This is Jim Crenn. Listen to the Double D Show on Idiot Radio. I love these guys.
Cheap plug, good. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's fine. Jim Crenn's he's a good dude. So
yeah, he's our friend.
Yeah, he's cool. So he has this thing where he goes second. It don't matter if there's 20 comedians on the show, and I was barely I did like 3 shows. And they were like, Frog, you want to go next? I was like, I got like this Darth Vader dumb shit wrote, and I don't know how to write jokes. I'm just funny on the spot. It's a different thing. And I was like, yeah, I'll go. And Gary Coleman died that day. Okay. So I started making jokes about how short he was, and it was a good show. You know, that was the best one. I wish I'd have got that on tape.
Yeah.
Where people were like out of their chairs laughing. Jim Crenn got up crying. That was a good show. So I kind of kept going with it after that for a little bit. But
yeah. Well, I mean, that happens. I mean, you lose your love for it. I mean, I had a bitter phase where I didn't do the show. That's why we had the name change, and we were telling you a little bit of backstory. We were the Village Idiots first, and then I was just defeated. Yeah. You know, I took myself way too seriously and had really high expectations. But then, you know, failure bitch slapped me a few times, and now I don't take myself as seriously, and you know, we're more successful now than we were probably 8 years ago.
Oh, 100 times more.
I would stress, and you know, I would be so worried about everything, and now it's just like we're so relaxed. We don't care. We're gonna talk about our balls. We're gonna talk about our swamp ass. We're gonna talk about how small some of our penises are. Big Mike is not small.
Oh, I can tell you this, I ain't either. That's why my voice is deep. It's pulling on my cords.
You know, so now we don't take it as seriously. We don't try to be like anybody else, and we're just us. And it's work. It's our honesty is working.
Well, that's the whole thing. Even Henson tells me all the time. You get up there, you write jokes. That's not your style.
Yeah, you go
Fly
up
off
and
the
riff.
Cuff and it's funny. You know, so.
That probably works better.
Yeah, I don't like I'd rather come in here and cut up with y'all. And I felt like to the point where I was like, look, I'll make you laugh. Let's just have dinner. I don't want to stand on stage.
Let's just go have dinner.
Yeah.
We'll just laugh at dinner.
Yeah.
Impromptu.
Well,
I don't know, man. Doing them shows, sometimes 2 or 3 people show. There's more comedians than there is people.
It's
like,
really
ridiculous.
Watered down these days.
Yeah.
The one that I saw you at, though, it was pretty packed.
Yeah.
It was packed.
Yeah.
It was a sucky comedy room, but it was packed.
Yeah.
Like, it was a tough room for comics.
Yeah, it was bad because you saw me. I wasn't getting no laugh. I was like, look, man, I'm done. I ain't gonna fight for laughs.
See, I looked past that, you know, and saw I was like, man, this dude's funny. He'll fit in with us.
I got in at the third time with the Snickers commercials, and that shit wasn't broke. Like everything else I had planned out. So.
Yeah, you know, see, now just don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, Samantha Bentley doesn't do. She goes right off the top of her head. She don't write nothing.
Yeah, it's great.
She won the improv this year.
She hasn't been back since we were all drunk on that.
I don't want to talk
She
about
came back one time after.
Oh, did she?
It's hard to write, man.
She's on my bad list right now.
Oh, damn.
I don't want no problems.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have said that on the air.
At all.
Edit.
Well, Frog,
whoop.
we don't have edits. We don't do edits here. Frog, I encourage you to stick around. Come hang out, riff with us. We're gonna talk about on the show stuff. We're gonna talk about on the show today. But I need to do something with Jack real fast.
Oh yeah.
Jack, take your headphones off.
I'm allowed to chime in and shit whenever I
Anytime you want.
Yeah.
Don't hold back.
Yeah, just
No filter, man.
Don't hold back.
Well, no.
all right. So it's Sunday.
Let's have fun, man.
We're broadcasting
I thought you said it
live
was Friday.
inside our Idiot Radio studios.
I thought you said it was Friday.
734 Brookline Boulevard.
Ting.
But for all intents and purposes, this is the Friday podcast.
Right.
Jack, you can put your headphones back on. He gets real confused, Frog. That's why we do that.
Good. Now we're back.
Jack is a little yellow bus member.
Thank God it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Let's go back in time. It's Flashback Friday.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's Flashback Friday. Jack.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Did I hear Snoop Dogg on it?
I don't know. It's a bunch of clips I just threw together. So, Flashback Friday, for those of you who don't know, every Friday we usually play, like, we go back to our roots and we play something from the old days. This one goes way back to the Village Idiot Show. We had a friend. Jesus, Mike.
Here you go.
Friend.
How are you the lead guy on the fucking show? You can't even talk.
I am literally on 2 hours of sleep.
Oh my God! If I got to hear about 2 hours of sleep, I've been here for the last 2 fucking hours.
Shit, that's a good night's sleep.
Yeah, sleep enough when you're dead. You'll be all right. Don't worry.
I don't know.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Hey, Fat Todd would have been up to date. You know what I mean?
Call me when you have a real problem.
He would have made the show. But we had this blind friend. He doesn't come around anymore. I don't know why.
You know why. You know why.
He's mad at us, I guess.
Was that when you made him fill up an actual guy?
He might have trouble finding it.
Yeah, that could be it too.
Hey, I got a good idea for him. Let's take him in the drive-through window and have order. Fucking weird ass.
Fucking Hudak.
Oh yeah.
Fucking twat. All right.
I think that was the first show I was on. You know
I probably shouldn't have said that on the air either, but
I think that was the first show I was on. Hey, we got a good idea. Let's take him to let's take him to the dry cleaners.
Let me clue everybody in on what we're talking about. So we had Blind Brian in the studio, and we had this comedian. I'll use that word loosely by the name of Zach Hudak in the studio with us, and the whole show he just kept coming up with ideas of physical bits that we could do with Blind Brian. I was like, we're on the radio. We can't physically. He was like, yeah, we should have Blind Brian go put football pads on and play football. It's like, I was hitting the glass on him. I was playing snoring sound effects. He just would not get it. But so Blind Brian's our friend. And back in the day, I was telling Frog before the show how we started out. We were just mailing the show out on CDs on a mailing list, and as technology progressed, we started doing live streams, and we hooked up with Kid Chris on Sweet 101 Rocks, and we were broadcasting live. But when I would rearrange the website, Blind Brian couldn't tune in and listen because he couldn't find where the go live button was. So he
needs a braille computer.
We were his computer talks to him.
Yeah.
It tells him like it's a very weird.
I love Kid
I'm
Chris.
saying there got to be enough technology.
So he calls into the show and asks us why he can't log in. So Vinny and myself, Vinny who's not here today, the villain, decided to help him log into the show.
The Village Idiot Show. You're listening to the Village Idiot Show.
Hey, B-Man, this is Vinny, man.
What?
This is Vinny, man. How you doing?
I've been great, Vinny. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm on Trouble Tech. Check your computer. Here's what you got to do.
Here.
Check your firewalls and your ports.
Okay.
Here, press. Can you do me a favor?
Huh.
We're gonna tap in through your phone. Can you press number 9 on your phone?
Hold on.
We'll tap into your computer. Okay, I'm almost into your computer now. Can you press number 2 on your phone? I don't know. I'm having trouble connected to your computer. Can you press number 3 on your phone?
Hey, guys, put it.
Wait. I'm almost through the firewall. Can you press number 3 on your phone, please?
I'm not as dumb as I seem, man.
Okay, I think I'm in now. Ready? I'm going to tap in. Ready?
I hung up on him.
Jesus Christ.
I can't believe he was pressing them buttons.
Tap into his computer.
Oh my God.
You need to check your firewall and port.
And you wonder why you don't call no more.
Really? Show kicked off with a nice cold drink.
Dude, I don't know how you held on to doing that.
I'm not as stupid
You and Vinny was calm as that.
The more stupid as I see.
And then he's still hitting the button.
The better we sound.
I drink beer because I
The old beer toes. I missed the beer
I
toes.
sing it and beer you drink. I drink
Beer is good.
Because the beer, it makes me glad.
Yeah, so that was Blind Brian tech support.
I don't know how y'all was that cool doing that.
But you know what tipped him off is because he heard you guys in the background snicker, and you know he has superhuman hearing because he's blind.
Because when you hit the button, I couldn't hit the button. I couldn't help it but to laugh. I'm like, what the hell?
That's like that's like our Freebird. You know, that's like one of our better bits. That and Scary Sherry are the ones that people always, hey man, I love the Village Idiots, man. Scary Sherry.
You don't.
I don't know who she is.
Do you think his hearing's better because he can't see?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then he can smell.
Wasn't he the Uber driver?
Probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, what's funny about him too is he doesn't have numbers saved in his phone. He remembers everybody's phone number.
I do that too.
But he's blind.
Yeah.
But how do you know the numbers?
I don't know.
Does he have a braille phone?
No.
He got another pattern.
Phones have things on them. Not a touch screen, but like he has a push button phone.
Does he have a rotary phone?
And he has Sirius XM connected to it. So that's like TV for him, radio.
Rotary phone.
Maybe he has an assistant.
I don't know.
I thought that guy was his assistant.
I'm saying if you get the dial pad down, you get 149 star. You know where they are.
I guess.
He was my Uber driver last night when I got picked up last night from where I was at.
It's messed up.
Yeah. All right.
I know it is.
Going to hell.
He went blind for masturbation.
Who's coming with me?
Everybody's sitting at this table for sure.
What's the background on the masturbation on this show?
I don't know, but there's a lot of it lately.
Yeah.
It's been really heavy.
So, like, we have a guy named McDonald's. We named him McDonald's guy because he wants me to meet him at McDonald's, and he wants to.
Does he work at McDonald's, or does he just want to meet you at McDonald's?
I don't know. He wants the thickest thumb up my butt.
He wants to give you some brown sugar.
That for real shit?
He wants to treat Todd like an accordion.
We don't know who it is at all. We have no idea.
He wants to give you a special sauce.
And then
so what you're saying is you never thought about going to McDonald's? Is what you're saying?
I was
he can't
there.
Now he's skinny. They don't sell nothing. They sell fat
I
food
haven't had
at
McDonald's in 7 weeks, man. And I'm dying to try that sriracha Big Mac sauce.
Are you scared to go because of this dude?
No, I'm on a diet.
Oh.
No, he got a GPS lock on his phone.
I lost 45 pounds in 7 weeks.
Heck, he'd have went there with pants down.
He hasn't cut out McDonald's since this dude called. So he lost a couple pounds.
Yeah.
He wants to stick a nugget up his ass.
So, this is the latest masturbator. Is TJ's mom got most shows. Most football teams and Little League baseball teams have like a team mom or whatever. We have a show mom. TJ's mom over here is representing us in Florida, and she, like, for our birthday party up here, she bought us bar tabs, and like she wears the Idiot Radio T-shirt.
Yeah.
So she's like representing us in Florida. Well, she has a fan, a guy named Mark, called into our Anytime line, which you can do. 412-407-SHOW and leave a message anytime. Ding. Yeah. It's so here it is. I don't know. TJ, you gonna be okay with this?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So
thanks for the heads
This is
up.
Mark the masturbator calling in for TJ's mom.
Hi guys, this is Mark. First time caller. Love the show. I also really love. I really have this. Really like this certain person on your show, and I didn't know if I could bring it up. But TJ's mom
starts off
she calls
good.
in every once in a while, and her voice. Really like to see her more part of the show. And
what the fuck?
It's creepier and creepier the more I listen to it.
Get going.
I don't want to hear anymore.
Maybe you could tell her about me.
The finale is the best.
Yes, that voice is just smooth and sensual. It's amazing. And
This is the creeps that listen to this show.
Should be
I love
arrested.
I like her.
I like her.
Sounds like Forrest Gump playing ping pong.
That's what it is. Here comes the end.
Touchdown.
What in the fuck?
Yeah, now that I listen to it again, I want to have a talk with this cat.
Touchdown!
We don't even know who he is.
That's Masturbator Mark.
I hope your sister don't listen to this show.
That's what we get. That's what we get on this show.
That's crazy.
I mean, I guess it's better
That's
than no
weird,
fans.
Man. Yeah, no, yeah, man.
He sounds like a pretty nice guy, I guess. Other than the fact that he's jerking off thinking about TJ's mom.
What are you saying, Jack?
Nothing. I don't want no problems. Don't take your anger out on me because some dude called in. Now, look, I'll never say nothing about this again. I'm done. All right.
It ain't me you have to worry about.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I don't want no problems.
She could possibly be here next week. Oh, you won't.
She'll be here in 2 days.
I don't want no problems.
Yeah, thank God I won't be here.
So we got a great show planned for you today.
Yeah.
A naked man in Jersey. Wait till you find out what he was doing.
Jerking off.
It's contagious.
Taking
it is like the flu.
Taking a hairball, eating a hairball to the extreme. Ladies, is your vagina depressed? We're gonna find out. That's a real thing. Vagina depression.
My dick's depressed. If a vagina can get depressed, my hammer's fucking. It's going to the fucking hospital. Had to drop it off on my way.
Standing on the edge.
You need some Prozac, some dick Prozac,
some penis Prozac.
Just rub it on there; it'll feel nice.
I guess you don't want it to see a shrink.
I wanted to hit the glass, and I was like, I pulled my hand back. That was funny. A couple animal fuckers this week on the show, and people are coming up to the studio.
That's my wife and kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens when weathermen rap? Oh my God, is this bad?
Does he rap about the weather?
Yeah.
Here comes the hurricane.
No.
Where's he from?
Well, I don't know.
It's really bad.
Florida.
I'm saying if you get some southern redneck that don't know how to rap, and then he gets on, could be funny.
Senior citizens gone wild. A bunch of senior citizen stories this week. We're going to take our first break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about Carpool Karaoke. It's its own series now. James
Apple.
Corden. Yeah.
Why don't we
Apple
think of
Music.
something like that? You know,
Us on Apple. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Yeah, real good.
That's why we didn't think of it.
And then there's a big lawsuit going on. Parents lose their kids because they're dummies. They're too dumb. So they have low IQs and they lost their kids.
What?
Yeah.
That's great.
Let me guess, Florida.
I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. So it's the Double D Show. We're broadcasting live from our Idiot Radio Studios, 734 Brookline Boulevard.
Ding!
Inside the Brookline Pub. Frog's hanging out with us. You can stick around, buddy?
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back right after this.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Money Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear-end cleanup, all done with extra love and attention. It's Money Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250.
Hey, it's TOWD from the Double D Show. I just wanted to take a quick second and tell you about our new friends at Pizza and Gyro Express in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. The other day I stopped in there for lunch and had the most amazing gyro hoagie and Turner's tea. It doesn't get any better than that. Plus the sandwich was huge. I almost didn't finish it. Besides their amazing pizza and gyros, they also feature a lunch buffet and a drink every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10. Go visit our friends at Pizza and Gyro Express, 801 O'Neill Boulevard in McKeesport, PA.
Let loose at the hottest new after-hours club
northeast of Pittsburgh. Exposure Gentlemen's Club, 288 Clearfield Pike, Katanning, PA. Enjoy complimentary drinks and our beautiful dancers every Tuesday through Saturday, 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Admission is just $20 until 2 a.m. and $25 from 2 a.m. to close. VIP and champagne rooms available. For more details, go to clubexposure.com. Come by yourself or with a group and have the night out you deserve.
We're back on a Friday edition of the Double D Show.
Yeah.
Don't forget to vote.
Yeah.
We're nominated for Best Local Podcast in the Pittsburgh City Paper. The easiest way I can tell you to vote is go to pghcitypaper.com, click on Best of the Burg, and click vote. And then it's
People, Places, right?
It's under People and Places Best Local Podcast.
Yeah.
If we win, we're going to have a banquet, and we're going to get trophies like we're in Little League.
We're going to have the Pittsburgh
You get nominated for that.
We're nominated, yeah, right now.
And then how many podcasts are nominated?
10, ain't it? It's down to 10 now, ain't it?
Yeah, the original was like in the 20s.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many of them in the city.
Yeah.
And none of them are that. There's a few that I like on there, on the list, but I don't want to endorse anybody till after the voting.
Nah. Idiot Radio. Vote for them.
Double D Show.
Click
the Double D Show, and you'll know your vote went. Because somebody was like, people were asking me, well, how do I know my vote went through? You got to have the green check mark.
Yeah, I think people were sending that to you during the week.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love when people. We should do a giveaway. Maybe give a couple T-shirts away.
Or have you run butt naked down the street?
If I do?
Uh-huh.
You mean if girls do?
No, if we win. You should run butt naked down Brookline Boulevard.
Oh, no. I'll do it in a Speedo.
Okay.
That's even worse.
But you know what?
Look at it now. You're going to think about it.
That's kind of a conflict of interest.
Oh, here
I got to
go.
explain why.
Uh-oh.
I've been meeting with the Brookline Teen Outreach.
Oh, that is
and I'm going to be teaching a podcasting class.
Oh, are you? Oh,
yeah.
good.
And
congrats.
We're going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do some events with them.
Yeah, we can't do nothing.
We're going to do like an America's Got Talent competition in the spring.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be like, you know how we did with St. Jude's for the comedy show, the Matt Wolfarth comedy show on September 30th. Portions of the proceeds going to go to the Brookline Teen Outreach.
Oh, good, man. Good. Yeah, we're doing good things now. Yeah,
But I mean, if I'm in a Speedo, maybe we'll put pasties on too.
No, let's stay on the good side of Brookline right now.
Yeah, we're ingraining ourselves in the community.
But they say we need to air caution, as they say.
we're ingraining ourselves in the community.
We need to air caution on that. I didn't know you was doing big things like that, but congrats though, congrats.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of meetings. That's what
we'll be ingrained in the community till one of the community leaders listens to our show.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing. When I go to these meetings, I got to say, hey, look, our content isn't great. It's bad.
What are you going to town hall meetings?
Well, no, I met with what is Brett Paradise? Brett Paradise is wearing like a Macho Man Randy Savage Idiot Radio jacket.
Yes.
What is he?
Hey, Brett, turn around.
Brett,
turn around.
Just come on and say hi to everybody real quick.
I told him to come on.
All right.
Now he's doing Macho.
We're getting in here. We're doing it live. Macho Man is here, yeah.
Brett Paradise.
I am the #1 man.
So
That's
Mike,
right. Brett Paradise, Paradise
You haven't
City.
met him, TJ.
I've known Brett for a while.
Coming out, yeah, that's right. Coming at you, yeah.
He has to paint a picture for people that are listening. He has a Macho Man jacket on with the things hanging down from the sleeves, and it's Idiot Radio colors, red, black, and white.
It's the flair for the #1 man that's going to be on Idiot Radio, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Hulk Hogan, you better watch out, yeah. That's
He's had a
right,
birthday, Hulk
WrestleMania.
Hogan.
Yeah,
That's
I just
right,
seen
yeah.
that.
64 years old. I'm going to make him turn into 94 years old the time I get in the ring with him, yeah. That's right. All right, I got a cup of coffee for him right here, and I'm going to throw it right in his face, yeah.
Paradise City debuting in October.
Oh, my God.
I can't wait.
This show's going to be crazy.
I love it. He comes with his lanyard on. He makes sure he gets in the building.
Yeah,
He thinks you got to get upstairs. You got to wear that to come upstairs.
Did I give you a T-shirt? Do you have a T-shirt?
You need level 6 clearance to get in here. Yeah. That's right. I got the pass right here. Yeah.
Level 6 clearance.
Level 6. Level 6 clearance. Yeah, that's right, brother.
Brett the Macho Man Paradise.
Ooh, yeah.
How
You
old's
can
that
call
shirt?
me. You can call me whatever you want. You just don't call me Hulk Hogan or the Ultimate Warrior. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling it right now.
So you getting ready for the launch of your show?
Oh yeah. We got a lot.
We posted
of
your
stuff.
Trump video. That got a lot of buzz this week.
The Trump video was a little bit of a buzz. We had it. Things are happening. Things are starting to pop. It's like brewing a cup of coffee, like I said. Yeah, it starts to bubble. Yeah, and that's what's going to happen with the Brett Paradise Show, Paradise City. It's coming, October. Yeah.
Give it up for
Thanks, Brett.
Brett Macho Man Paradise.
Yeah, we're coming.
Wow.
Oh, we're coming.
Can't
with the
wait.
Brett Paradise, Paradise City. Everyone's invited. Yeah, we're gonna have a party.
Are there gonna be Slim Jims?
Oh yeah, we got the Slim Jims. Yeah, we got the long ones, short ones, and all points in between. Yeah. Ooh yeah, Paradise City.
Brett Paradise.
All right, Brett. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Oh my God.
So you see why we signed him?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. He walks like that dude.
Hey man, he had Vinny in tears last week.
He
Oh my God.
he still hasn't dropped character. He's still he's leaving the
I love
building.
how he has a Macho Man jacket in Idiot Radio Killers.
He's still going down the step.
Yeah,
Look.
yeah, look
Look
at
at it.
We're sending him off with his music.
Wow. That is going to be a fun show. When that
October
comes
is going to be crazy.
He's
man.
from Pittsburgh. This dude.
Yeah. I go way back with him. I discovered him when he was in high school, and I really had no.
Were you in high school too?
No, I was not. He was my brother's age.
Tom was getting his doctorate in high school.
What was it on spelling?
Sure as fuck wasn't.
Wasn't reading.
A lot of people go to school for 7 years. Yeah, they're called doctors.
That was called high school for Tom.
So did you guys see this? James Corden has made Carpool Karaoke an actual series, and it's brought to you by Apple Music. They signed on for 16 episodes. So the first guest is Will Smith.
Oh, that's going to
And
be crazy.
he does it up pretty big for Will Smith. It's pretty good.
He's funny, man.
Ready, set, let's go. Dance floor pro, I know, you know, I go psycho when my new joint hit. Just can't sit, gotta get jiggy with it. That's it, now honey, come ride. DKNY, all up in my eye. You got a rider, bag with a ladder. Stuff in it, give it to your friend, let's spin. Everybody looking at me, dancing a kid. Wish your neighbors dancing.
It gets better.
Kiss.
You know he couldn't just do it normal.
Just bite it, hold look, I don't like it. He'll wait to sorry, Will, I'm sorry.
He cuts him off.
Yo, man, it feels like it's. The hell are you doing, man? It feels like it's such a big tune. You can't stop it on the pig Latin. I feel like we need more. I've actually been working on this new sort of surround sound system. Do you want to try it out? Where we go? All right, let me try. Hang on. Why are you rolling the window down? Hey, fellas, let's do it.
He's a marching band.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Get jiggy with it.
They're like surrounding the car and walking with the car.
Get jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it.
So, what's it?
That was almost as iconic as Rocky, I think. The Rocky theme.
The crazy thing about it is, like, James, he can actually sing. He's like a talented singer.
I see him rap battle Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was funny too.
Good.
That was good.
Kevin Hart can rap.
Yeah, you can too.
I'll tell you, rapping's fun, man. These dudes nowadays,
That's
they
great.
all rap.
That's great segue though, Frog. Do you know who can't rap? Or Weathermen?
I can't rap either, man.
No.
My son's 13. Ian, he's listening. He wanted me to say hi, so I had to segue.
Ian, what's up, Ian?
What's up, buddy?
Ian's in the closet. He turned his little closet into a rap studio.
Oh, nice.
He'll be like, Dad, listen to this. It'll be like, motherfucker, pussy eat. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's cool, you know what I mean? It sounds all right, but I got to be a dad, you know.
Like, son, even though that sounds badass as hell, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You say badass as hell.
They got apps now. It ain't like when we was kids. We had to scratch on records for real. They got like an app you can just sit here and rub your iPhone.
Everything's on the phones these days.
Yeah, you can do a lot rubbing on your iPhone.
That's what I'm saying, man.
We're not talking about rap.
They're so new, they're so up to date. Vaseline is just pour out. You could stroke your iPhone.
We've talked about an app that hooks up into a vibrator. You can, if you have a long distance relationship, you can lick the screen of your phone, and it'll do the pattern to your girlfriend at home on a Bluetooth operated vibrator. Yeah,
it's not a bad idea.
Imagine she went out to dinner with her parents one night and forgot to take that off.
It'd be like real FaceTime.
Yeah,
real FaceTime.
Face the bush.
That's another thing that ain't popular no more. The bushes.
No.
I like it. See, now you took me to a different place now.
Oh boy, here we go.
I like it once a year, like Christmas. Wookie bush. You know, like big Chewbacca
whistling in a wheat field. I don't mind a bush once in a while.
It's like once a year at Christmas, you know.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm married, you know what I mean? It's just one bush, but, whether she trims it or not,
Then it's different each time.
14 years, I know all about masturbation.
Oh, yeah. I'm going on 10. I'm all quite too well familiar with it. Yeah.
I'm surprised I don't have the Wookie Bush song in
That's what I thought you were going to play.
I don't have it in the system. I thought I just have the sound effect.
I got one note. I'm like, my son's listening. Next minute, I'm talking about my wife. I gotta watch what I'm doing. He's probably like, oh, I'm gonna come on my mom.
He just instantly turned the volume down real quick.
So here,
He's like, whoa, what the fuck?
So here, we'll just change it up real quick. This is what it sounds like when weathermen rap.
It's weather, and I'm capitalizing on a cold front that's paralyzing the South. And it means brutal weather. Go to get worse before it gets better. There I am, got the pearly whites flashing. We're designing clothes to keep me in fashion, yo.
Jenny has traffic.
All right, I'm all nervous, but here's my rap. All right, you're gonna have a good drive today. There ain't no problems on the major roadways. Looking at country club, things will look pretty good like Robin Hood. Now I'm moving across the triad, yo. It ain't too bad, no. Now things look nice on 68,
please.
And I know you ain't gonna be late. So that was your traffic rap today. Man, let's get some weather from my weather girl, Austin Cavanaugh. Come on, give us a weather, boy. Give it to us. Word.
Yo, it's time for the weather, and here's what's happening. My name is Nate the Weatherman, and I'm rapping. Today is Wednesday, the 11th of May. I think we should call today Hump Day. So let's get to the weather. As of right now, it's 50 feet, 5 degrees if you're near downtown. Winds are calm on the bomb and there's low clouds. Turn up your TV so you can bump this sound. As for the forecast for the rest of Hump Day, cool weather at the coast and throughout the South Bay. Down in the OC, things look great, and it's partly sunny if you're in East LA. Out inland, you should have clear skies. 75 degrees is today's expected high. Good morning to you. Welcome to sleep from your eyes, because the KTLA forecast tells no lies. That's what we do, and we're doing it right. Mark Krisky and Nate. All right.
But you're going to give me a beat. Like I will not beatbox, but I got you.
The black guy was the anchor. He's like, I will not beatbox.
There you go. Ready? Go ahead and take our graphics. Here we go. I'm gonna bust it out now.
Because the guy in Beaumont, he's got some skills, but I'll rock a Piedmont forecast from the coast to the hills. We start with the fast cast, and that's okay because that's what we do each and every single day. You see, tonight is 57. It feels like heaven. Tomorrow morning, make your way out to 7-Eleven. You get your caffeine fix and you face the day.
bad.
What? Sunny 86. Hey, that's okay. Today was just what we liked. The high was 82. That's 5 degrees below what we usually do. The rainfall, or the lack thereof. You see, it's now a concern because nothing's falling from above. But the 4th of July,
right.
we really start to...
I've had enough of that.
That was terrible.
I mean, the last one wasn't that bad.
That shit was ass.
I mean, that last one, running up to it.
I'm laughing because I just wanted to make it easy on us. That shit was rough.
Yeah, the last one wasn't that bad.
So that's the awkwardness that weather people rapping.
It was awkward. Don't get me wrong. But
While I was getting ready to come here today before the Devereaux committee to set up, Saved by the Bell was on, like Meet TV or whatever, and they did like a school play for like Snow White, and they rapped it. It was, oh my god. You know who was on the episode? He's the dorky black dude, Eddie Griffin.
He was on there?
He's the dorky black dude.
Yeah, right.
I was like, what?
That's funny watching it. You'll see like Adam Sandler.
Yeah, fucking young as hell.
Yeah, he was in the Cosby Show. I don't know if he was abused, but I don't know.
He gets the special drink.
He gets the special drink.
The Cosby.
The Cosby.
Like the pudding in
Cosby
the bottle.
coffee.
All of a sudden, Adam Sandler comes out wearing
pudding in the Mortimer Marker.
Bill Cosby got me when I was little.
That's crazy, man.
Imagine being told that you're too dumb to be parents to your kids.
That's terrible.
I was just thinking about how, like, you don't have to have an IQ test to be a parent. I'm not the smartest motherfucker. I got 3 kids.
There's a couple people I could walk up to and be like, you should not have kids.
These people lost their kids because their IQ test, they failed.
Does your IQ score impact how you parent? That's the question one Oregon court is facing. Amy Fabrini and Eric Ziegler lost custody of their 2 sons because of their mental limitations. Both parents have IQ scores of around 70. A friend living with them reported them, claiming they were not picking up on their child's cues, creating a dangerous situation. The court agreed, saying they couldn't safely parent. Now the couple is fighting back.
We personally think that IQ shouldn't have anything to do with it. As long as you've got the qualities of being able to support for your child, being able to care for your child.
The parents have taken parenting, CPR, and nutrition classes to try and regain custody. So far that has not happened, but they say they will keep fighting to get their kids back.
So she said 70 on my IQ chart here. It says she's, below average, but borderline.
Mm-hmm.
They're
how
saying
did they even get in the position to have that done?
She's 20 points lower than the average.
Yeah, it says, look, average, low
90.
average, and then borderline.
90 is the average.
Yeah, she said
chart.
below average.
Yeah, average is
90
but then
to 110.
Mine says the same thing, but then at the bottom, below low average, it says borderline. Is that borderline ass?
I don't know, man.
They just left ass out.
Yeah,
to make them feel better. But
70%.
I'm saying.
Or you score a 70 on an IQ test?
I'm scared to take it.
And spell your name wrong.
Did they give you 60 for spelling your name right?
No, that's the SAT.
SAT.
You get 1,200 points for you get 800.
You get 400. Oh yeah, it's more now because it's higher now.
Yeah, I would think it's just a common sense test, really.
Well, we won't pass.
I try to be a good dad. You know what I mean? I got the rapper kid. I got my daughter doing eyelashes, which is that's something new. I've been thinking she does eyelashes. She charges so much per person.
Nice.
Oh, she got business.
She's doing good. She's killing it.
That's good.
It's amazing, how when we was kids, we didn't have this shit, man.
Right.
With a stick. I played with a stick listening to Too Short. I thought that was the worst shit ever. Like, he swore so bad. I was offended, but I loved it.
One time, I bought a Too Short album at where did I get it? I think I got it at Hills.
Wow.
And it was
It was in the adult section.
It was every other word. It was like, hey, yeah, I'm not taking no beep, 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 beep. It was like in Morse code. The whole album. It was terrible.
It's bad.
I was so mad. I smashed that fucking thing off the wall. You remember getting the records from Hills? They were always, they put the beeps in. They didn't even, like, put the radio edits.
That was like when NWA come out with the parental advisory.
Yeah, right.
They wouldn't sell them, so they'd put the beeps in.
Yeah.
Without the roller skating.
You can't even listen to the song right.
I go to skate land with my jean jacket and the collar up.
Metallica button on your...
A fucking dirty mullet. I was a scrub.
All right, let's take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about animal fuckers.
Hey, I'm going to bounce out, but thanks for having me.
All right.
Thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for coming, man.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Frog.
The Frog Man.
Thanks.
Frog Man in the house. See you later, man. Thank you.
Go ahead, finish. No, sorry.
Right. Yeah, so we're gonna take our break, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk about animal fuckers and senior citizens.
Yeah. Senior citizens.
Senior citizens gone wild. I'm sorry.
Damn, what the? Man, that's crazy.
So thanks for Frog for coming in.
Yeah, thank you, Frog.
I don't know. We'll see more of Frog.
Oh, you know that.
Absolutely.
He's a funny dude.
Yeah, he is.
All right, let's take our break. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, it's TODD and Vinny. We just got done with a big, important meeting, Vin, with big clients.
Yes, sir.
And we decided to do it in a unique way. We did a food truck meeting, which I think is a big trend right now, right?
Oh, it's a very big trend right now, and everybody wants to jump on board.
And we called our friends at Spiels on Wheels, and I had an awesome Philly cheesesteak wrap.
And I had the Reuben wrap.
And I also had the Budweiser cheese tots. They were amazing. You can have one of these events for yourself. Just got to give our friends at Spiels on Wheels Food Truck and Catering a call. The phone number is 724-244-9881. You can hit them up on Facebook at SpielsOn.Wheels.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
Looking for a great place to have your next party or celebration? Exposure Gentlemen's Club, 288 Clearfield Pike, Katanning, PA, is a great place to have guys or girls night out, birthday, divorce, and bachelor party. For details about private VIP party rooms and group rates, call 724-548-8730 or visit clubexposure.com. Come by yourself or with a group and have a night out you deserve.
Energy Angel Solution, alternative healing services. Do you need some relaxation in your life? Is your mind feeling sluggish? Does your body hurt? Have you been feeling off balanced and just not centered lately? Energy Angel Solutions LLC offers healing that considers the energy of the whole person, body, mind, and energy for optimal health and wellness. For more information, visit our website at energyangelsolutions.com.
We're back on a Friday. This week.
Friday, bitches.
This week has been crazy. I mean, we're 2 for 2 on our guests.
Yeah. Hey, we're going good this week.
I like both of those guys. Derek Brown on Monday and then Frog on
today. Yeah, it's good. Good shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they both fit in. They slipped right in.
And then Run comes in and fills in for the guys, for Vinny and Tim. That's awesome whenever you pop in.
I try.
When he gets into the city.
Yeah, it's a hike for you to get here.
Plane, trains, and automobiles.
Just got to get that one vehicle that has autopilot for you.
The Tesla.
Select your destination.
As long as they don't crash. All you hear is stories about them things crashing.
Yeah, can't have that happening.
It's that bad electricity they put into it. Hit the glass.
There it is. That's better.
Now we're back on track.
Yeah, we're getting it.
There we go. We're getting it.
We need to get back on track. I'm trying to think how we get back on track. I know.
Well, if you don't know how to get back on track, we sure as fuck ain't. So.
Well, I was thinking of what we could do.
No,
Let's do this.
You want some buses, you want a minute, but not tonight in my anus. You want my poopa, you want to pound it, but it feels like I'm gonna shit on your dick.
All right, we good now?
We're getting it.
We're back.
Let's put it back in the field.
All right. So this gang of Chinese grandmas busted in an organized crime ring are headed to jail for strong-arming people into leaving their homes and terrorizing deadbeats by cussing and spitting. In at least one case, grabbing a man's genitals. The 14 elderly women, average age of 70 years old, were paid around $30 a day and given free meals by an unidentified man who worked for a property developer and a small loan company. He instructed them to harass residents who didn't want to relocate and collect money from people that are in debt to him. The women were found guilty on 29 incidents of provocation and organized crime.
We're getting you hooked on phonics. You know that?
I'm just tired, man. I'm really
tired.
A 77-year-old Florida man doused his 72-year-old girlfriend in sex lube after his request to get intimate was rejected by the victim. Police allege Roger Archibald.
Just say Roger. Just say Roger.
Just say Roger.
Some old guy named Roger squirted the lubricant all over the victim's shoulder and neck. Police responded to the couple's Clearwater apartment, noted that the lubricant was visible on the woman, who also had bruises from an earlier confrontation during which Roger allegedly kicked her in the thigh and grabbed her hand.
There's one key thing in all these stories that I just want to bring up.
What's that?
The word Florida.
They're nuts down
90% of the stuff we talk about is from Florida.
That is terrible.
Roger locked the woman out of their home and denied striking his girlfriend. Investigators contended that he was under the influence of alcohol and sleeping pills.
Oh, damn.
He hit her.
Is that what's wrong with you?
I don't know, man.
Man, I was supposed to take my vitamin, but I took my sleeping pill instead. Now I'm tired.
But she denied him. I mean, he was beating her ass. I could see why she denied him. And he just said,
"Hey, you know why you're tired?"
He squirted the KY all over her.
Get that wet. Were you on the treadmill before you came here? Is that why you're so tired?
No, I've been working. Then
I did 2.5 miles on the treadmill and did what's that video called? The one where
P90X.
No, what's the other one? No, it's like Insanity.
yoga.
You were doing Insanity, weren't you?
No, I worked yesterday. I worked 10 hours. Then I went worked on the new house that I'm moving into. And then I went home and worked on the show until I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Here's a story.
And then I slept for 2 hours.
Of a man named Todd who never had much sleep at all.
So I went home and I worked on the show a little bit.
He's playing the walkaway music from The Incredible Hulk.
and I took a little bit of a nap, and then I had to wake up and finish the show.
I woke up and ate some yogurt.
Oh, that's all point.
And then, then I came here and did the Devereaux committee. And,
now he's crying.
Yeah, so that's why I'm a little bit off today. So
I just want to go home and go to bed.
And I'm hungry. I'm due to eat.
You ate already.
He's hangry.
That was lunch. I've been here since 11.
What are you going to eat? A chicken sandwich with
I'm going to go home and eat a grilled chicken salad.
Okay, that sounds good.
With fat-free dressing.
Come on,
you crying? All right, back to scheduled programming.
Yeah. Sorry, we got a little off topic here.
I'll drink a Red Bull next week.
All right.
For the show.
I thought
And
he
if
had a problem or something.
TJ's mom's here, that'll be.
Yeah, you'll be
great.
woke for that.
Oh, she will wake you for that.
Did you talk to her yet?
No, I'm gonna
about
talk to her
it?
after the show.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Man accused of having sex with a family's. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Rewind.
What families have a pet donkey?
Pet donkey?
Yeah.
You said pet donkey?
A man accused of having sex with a family's pet donkey was arrested after he was caught on their surveillance camera having sex with the family's donkey. The family called police about 1:30 a.m. saying a man was trespassing on their property and having sex with one of its pet donkeys. I wanted to make sure I read that.
Where do they live? Jerusalem?
Nope, Florida.
The family had been talking with police for a month, and officers had been running extra patrols in the area and over similar allegations from other neighbors and stuff. So the family had posted signs that read "No trespassing" and "No feeding the donkeys."
Did they say no fucking the donkeys?
No feeding
they
the
weren't.
donkey's dick.
Where does this take place at again?
It doesn't. I don't know if it says
Florida.
Here, wait, hold on. Figured out who was. When
Saudi
the officers
Arabia.
arrived on the scene, they found Everett Compton, age 49, hiding in some bushes on the back of the property. According to reports, Compton told the officer he was just taking a walk. Compton told the officer he had fed the donkey some carrots. Yeah, his carrot. When the officer asked Compton if he had been having sex with the donkey that night, he answered no. The officers then told Compton there were surveillance cameras located on the property and that he planned to look at the footage. Compton then replied to the officer he smokes a lot of marijuana, which makes him do sick things. He promised the officer that he would get help if he was not charged with having sex with the donkey. According to reports, the officer placed Compton under arrest, and the incident report says they reviewed the surveillance footage, and it appeared that Compton was having sexual interaction with the donkey.
I'll be right back. I gotta go feed the donkey. Hold on.
It didn't say where they were from. I
Jerusalem.
could have missed it.
Jerusalem.
A Loris, South Carolina man was arrested after he was caught having sex with a dog, actually a pit bull. According to Horry County Police report, officers responded to a house on Paddock Road to report report that stated a witness and the owner of the pit bull told them that they took a picture of William Joe Green, 51, having sexual contact with the dog before he saw them and ran to another house. Officers found Green on Blue Sky Road where he admitted to have sexual contact with the dog, and he said he needed some kind of help. There's a common theme here. After they get caught, they need help.
It's kind of like when all the like the pro athletes and all that get caught having sex. They
They
I
have
need
a
help.
sexual addiction.
You have a sex addiction.
I need help. I have an animal addiction.
That's terrible.
I can't believe the pit bull didn't bite him. That pit bull got such. They say pit bulls are.
I
so
know.
mean. What the hell? That's the one time you want the pit bull to bite.
Maybe the pit bull liked it.
The pit bull was getting that good.
He wanted to have man pit bull babies.
Ron don't even know what to say. He's just sitting over like.
All right, let's take our last break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about a naked Jersey man. We're going to find out vagina depression is a real thing, and the most extreme hairball. It's the Double D Show. We're broadcasting live from our 88 Radio studios.
Yeah.
Rerun is in the house.
Rerun?
We'll be back right after this.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels. Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Money Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear end cleanup. all done with extra love and attention. It's Muddy Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250.
Energy Angel Solution, alternative healing services. Do you need some relaxation in your life? Is your mind feeling sluggish? Does your body hurt? Have you been feeling off balance and just not centered lately? Energy Angel Solutions LLC offers healing that considers the energy of the whole person, body, mind, and energy for optimal health and wellness. For more information, visit our website at energyangelsolutions.com.
Pizza and Gyro Express, 801 O'Neill Boulevard in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. For menus, coupons, specials, and catering info, visit our website at pizzaandgyroexpress.com. Order online or by phone at 412-672-2182. Don't forget about the lunch buffet and drink every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10. The original Pizza and Gyro Express. Don't settle for anything less.
All right, we're back.
Yeah. That flavor's in your ear.
Or in your mouth in most of our stories.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting it.
We're getting it.
So I was telling you about this big hairball. So doctors find a huge hairball inside of a little girl. Her parents were worried sick when she became unable to put down food and her weight dropped below 42 pounds. When they took her to the doctors and found out what was lodged in her stomach, doctors performed x-rays on the 16-year-old. Her name is Oksana
Hold on,
Kumari.
wait. She was 16 and only weighed 42 pounds.
Yeah, but there's a reason why. Oksana Kumari, they discovered there was a huge ball of tangled hair in her stomach, which worked its way down through her colon. It was a big hairball, about the size of a small melon, and occupied 80% of her stomach.
Holy crap.
It turns out she had been eating her own hair in secret for years, and she was diagnosed with, oh boy.
Hold on, put the highlight on it.
Trichotillomania. Trichotillomania.
Is that when you eat hair, I guess, huh?
I guess. It's a disorder in which sufferers compulsively pull out their own hair from their head, face, and body. And trichophagia, I don't know, a related disorder in which sufferers compulsively pull out their own...
Trichophagia.
Yeah, whatever. The hairball occupied 250 milliliters to 300 milliliters of space in the teenager's stomach.
What you having, a Jerry curl sandwich?
Doctors successfully removed the hairball, and the teenager is recovering and doing much better after surgery. So.
Well, that's good to know that she's recovering.
I think it's on the Double D Show Facebook page, and it shows a picture of the hairball coming out of them taking the hairball out.
42.
If I was her parents, I'd like shave her head every week.
Shit, I'd have been took her to the hospital. Good Lord, she's 16 and only weighed 42 pounds.
I would have done it after she got like under 90, 90 to 80 pounds.
Where was this at?
Gotta be Russia.
I don't know.
Yeah, see, over there, they're like ultra skinny anyway.
Like Oksana.
Well, we got to go to New Jersey, where there is a
Jersey,
a naked guy.
Going to Jersey.
There's a naked guy in Jersey.
I wanna see some naked dudes. That's why I built this pool.
A naked man walking along an interstate in New Jersey was using a sex toy on himself when his public pleasure session was interrupted by police officers responding to reports of a naked man walking along the tree line of Route 287.
Oh, yeah.
They discovered Stephen.
Stephen from New Jersey.
Kirkowak.
How ironic his name is Kirkowak.
He likes to
Age
whack.
39. in the altogether near mile marker 64
I
in
love mile marker 64.
Mawa, a Virgin County township.
Oh, it's Virgin County, baby. That's how I like it.
About 30 miles from New York City. I should have just said 30 miles from New York City.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. I love Virgin County.
The man was approached by 2 patrolmen. He stood up and pulled an object out of his rectum. He then tossed the sex toy over his shoulder. The man, who was pleasuring himself in view of passerbys, was in possession of a digital camera. He also told police that he liked to get naked, and his intention was to film himself.
I love getting naked and running across the highway.
Good news, the sex toy was recovered and entered into evidence.
Well, thank God for that.
Well, it was entered in a lot of things, apparently.
I love getting naked or running across the highway.
So I saw this article in the New York Post. It was about depressed vaginas. That's a real thing.
I'm going to bring my wife up here right now. I'm going to tell you about depressed vaginas.
It's supposedly very painful, and it's known by the medical name. You want to try that, TJ? You want to try that medical name right there?
Chief Small Dick.
I can't see it. Where's it at?
Right here. Vulvodynia.
Oh, is that one?
Vulvodynia.
That's when it don't get wet.
Vulvodynia.
And it can't.
Is that when it don't get wet?
We're going to call that the Mojave Desert.
A hawker on it.
Vulvodynia.
It can affect women of all ages. It causes a burning sensation down there and stinging pain.
It gets hot in the desert sometimes when it don't rain.
Despite there being no sign of infection or skin condition, the slightest touch during sex or even putting a tampon in can cause a surge of pain, and for the woman who suffers the long-term condition.
Well, a cactus will do that if the girl's down there.
That's like the cactus. I'm not even going to go on that one.
So sex is firmly off the cards. I guess.
So they don't want to have sex, or is it?
Yeah, because their vagina is sad. They need to make their vagina.
Well, get them a Happy Meal.
Their
They'll be all
pee hole
right.
happy. The exact cause of the condition is unknown. However, it's thought to be the result of a problem with nerves supplying the vulva. What's the vulva again?
Where the hell? I don't know.
The vulva is like...
Is that the G-spot?
It's a part of
the area around the clitoris?
I can't figure that whole shit out.
It produces the secretion that makes it wet and lube.
Where are you, a gynecologist now?
Reruns should know. He's a medical. He works in medical.
Oh, what's that? What is? Yeah, you do work in medical.
I just know. Old Jack, I just know women, bro. Sorry.
Well, you do know women. I don't know nothing. I don't know what the fuck goes on down there. Fuck
What's the vulva?
Are you asking Siri?
It's the outer part of the female genitals. The vulva includes the opening of the vagina, sometimes called the vestibule. The labia.
That's the
is
one
the
you got.
outer lips.
That's the one you got to stick the outer lips. You got to open them up a little bit to get inside.
Yeah, let me put my penis in your vestibule.
Around the opening of the vagina, there are two sets.
Not all technical. You say
of skin folds.
That produce secretion. It gets it wet.
Let me pull your lips back, baby, while I stick it in.
Meat curtains.
The meat.
The meat sweats.
AKA Chip Ham.
I think that's a good way to end the show.
What were you doing with that?
That flapper.
What were you doing with that girl back there? I was just checking out her vestibule.
I was pulling
good.
I was pulling back the meat curtains, and she said it hurt real bad.
And it was a show. Hello, my baby. Hello, my...
Oh, I got the meat sweats now. Holy fuck.
What the hell is going on?
We got a call on the phone again.
These are the fat guys. My God, look at you fat bastards. I bet none of you can even find your own penis. Find your penis for $1. Find your penis, $1, $1. Find your penis, find your penis.
Fuck you, Stewie.
Yeah, fuck you, Stu, you confused little 3-year-old.
You've been 3 years. You've been 3 years old for 20 years, bitch.
Why don't you grow, motherfucker?
We're gonna get out of here. I think next week, same time and everything. will be here. I don't know.
Jack and Mike won't
Jack
be here.
and Mike won't be
And
here.
then the following
For the
week,
next 2 weeks, we won't.
We won't be here next 2.
Well, the 26th, that's moving day.
Oh, you ain't doing that on the
27th. You
27th?
ain't doing the 27th anyway?
No.
Okay, well,
No, that's good then.
Good, because I got a draft that day.
That's what I say. All 3 of us won't be here.
Yeah, Steelers play next Sunday at 4.
Yeah, that sucks.
That fucking blows.
Next week?
Yeah, it's here too.
Should we make the show early?
You better.
Yeah, do it
you
early.
better.
What time?
I don't know.
If you make it noon, then I'll be able to
Yeah,
come
we'll
and
be
do
able to
one.
come and do. Yeah, we'll be able to at least do one.
Yeah,
We got to be
I
at
don't
the
know if you
bathtub by 2.
I don't know if you want to do it at 2,
Yeah, it's up
3
to you.
here though. Motherfuckers, people gonna be coming in to watch the game. It's gonna be loud as hell in there.
Yeah, we've been in here when it was loud before.
That's up to you. If you do it early, we'll be here. If not, we will see you in
2 weeks.
We'll have to figure it out.
Let us know.
Just check us out on.
It's preseason.
Just check out. Just check on us NLRadio.net.
They're playing on Sunday next week.
Yeah.
The only Sunday preseason game the whole fucking year.
Yeah.
I hate
And
them.
it's here.
Hell yeah. And then you see what time the Pirates play.
8. They're the Sunday night
Motherfucker,
game.
the North Shore is gonna be so fucked up. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh, hell yeah.
Don't go to the North Shore. Come here and see the fucking TOWD show.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Boom. That's just gonna be a fuck fest.
Like a normal Saturday night for Michael.
No, whoever made that schedule was terrible.
Yeah, you should be fired.
Hey man, Perry Saturn, sweating to death here. Check out my house what the temperature is. 87 degrees. I'm just burning up here between my flooded basement and the hot house. I'm gonna die of black mold exposure for sure. And before you say, turn on the air conditioner, I don't have one. I don't have the money. See ya.
See ya. Yeah.
See you, bye.
Oh, that's that one from last week.
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next week.
All right, see y'all.
See you.
Is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
It's the Double D Show.